Hello, everyone. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good.
Good.
So, with us tonight, we have Mr. David Mason,
Hello.
also known as the leader of DDPM. We got Hos Raptor, commander of Charon, one of them. We got Ripsaw,
How's it going?
former leader of ISAW, and also known as Tattoo Boy. We got Nitefury,
Add.
another commander of Charon. So how we doing tonight, guys?
Same thing, different day. Uncle Duty right now.
It's been a hot minute since we've actually done a podcast.
Last one was like what, 2 months ago?
Yeah, a little over, I think, three
I'm gonna say
actually.
2 months. Oh, never mind. Okay.
But it was
2 months and
before
28 days.
it was before the update to RDR, before the rolls.
That was
Oh man.
before I was even an enforcer. It's been a while.
It's been a
Oh,
while.
Man, so that was
It's been a while.
September. Ugh.
It was September. It was I think it was September like 20th or
18th?
somewhere around there. Yeah, probably around there somewhere. We said we were gonna do another podcast just after the update. We didn't do that.
Well, we said after the update. We didn't say how long after.
I think we said that we were going to do it right after the update. That is
well,
absolutely not what we did.
yeah.
But there is some good, interesting information going on. We just had the LS conventions, which Mr. David Mason was a part of. Me and you, I guess, played very. We both had some interesting roles in the LS conventions. We both had big articles that we were trying to pass.
Mm.
So, my issues was with Boulevard. We'll get into that. But what is your issue with FRM and them?
You see, these guys. Originally, I found one of their leaders or leader in my recruitment server, and it's just a massive story. But essentially, I confronted him and said, I was interested because generally speaking, what I'll do is I'll just see someone, get their crew name, send someone to chase them down, send them a message. But in this scenario, I was quite interested, and he started saying something about an alliance or something to shut down some neo-Nazi crew. And I'm all for that, so I was just like, yeah, why not? Let's hear him out at least. See if he's got a proposition, and if he tries anything, at least we can show him, that we've got people to back it up. So we get into a session, love the meeting, have everything ready. We have about half a session because we don't want to, overwhelm them. We gave them enough space to let their guys join. They joined in with about 3 or 4 guys, so they don't convoy. They just ask for an invite to the facility, etc. We force them to convoy. They do so willingly. They start to be, I don't know how you say, disrespectful in the meeting. And I just said, listen, if you want to get something done, I'm willing to listen to you, but you just need to make sure they get stuff done. So after a while, we told them to just leave because we weren't interested in any of this. However, made sure that they didn't try anything because they were threatening us at the time. So we told them to leave. And then they decided, yeah, we're going to attack your crew. Their guys joined. They all left the session because, they were stuck in the Maze Bank Tower. One of them got orbed, and then the whole thing started, and then, the whole war started. And that's quite an interesting topic because I believe in the first ever engagement in God mode and stuff, and it was just ridiculous. I mean,
well, the God mode thing is what caught my attention because I'm not exactly big fans of people who use that shit in wars or whatever. I see stunt pilots doing it sometimes, but I mean that's on you. You're a stunt pilot. Do what you want to do. But wars, I mean, them using them in a war is kind of shady and shitty.
You're scraping kind of the bottom of the barrel there in terms of scumbags who don't know how to play the game. You know?
Yeah, if you need to use god mode tactics and things of that nature, then I mean you're kind of, I don't know, trash in my opinion.
Yeah.
That which kind of brings me to the whole our issue with Bolivar and why they were involved in the ordeal that took place in Sato. Seeing
They
if
are
I can.
lucky to survive that long.
Oh, I mean, it was an absolute miracle that they were able to stay in Sato for
Yeah.
as long as they did, especially with the shit. I'm posting some of the gayazos of the situation. The guy is in complete god mode. You can't do anything against him. This is a Bolivar member, and I think you have some of the clips of the situation that you had with FRM.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm gonna just send the most prevalent one because this this is just some of the shit you get. If you see the clip, you can see within the first 2 seconds I hit him, so he should be dead within then. And then you get about around 7 to 8 consecutive hits, or maybe not consecutive with some misses in between, but you can clearly see, it's just ridiculous the amount of hits he takes and doesn't even have a scratch on him because he's in God mode. And it's such. I'm looking at your clip here, and what was it? I remember during the conference, he.
Yeah, Wild Rider said that we missed.
Yeah,
he said
I
that
mean, what a great we just missed, right?
Yeah, like stating that my favorite one is the tank one because it's hitting him directly. He's just walking it off
with the jet, and he was just like, my members wouldn't go God mode. I think you just missed when you can clearly see the explosions and it's just spamming us.
Yeah, so this is
with a minigun.
The clip I'm showing on screen right now is FRM versus them. This isn't actually the most compelling clip in my opinion. I think the other one is way more compelling. If you have that one,
you want me to send what's called the one with the hunter?
Yeah, the hunter one was pretty. It was pretty impressive. But these are Bolivar. These are Bolivar, and this is FRM. Both these crews got brought up during the conventions. Here we go. This is the hunter clip that I'm talking about. You can just see missile after missile after missile after missile after missile after missile, and it's just nothing.
He did. He was just like, "Oh no, guys, wait, it's damage. You just missed a lot of them." And I came back the second time for that reason.
Yeah, he's saying, well, look, it's on fire. The fire from the explosions, you can see it's not on fire. And again, he's like, what was the other thing he said? He said the Hydras are strong.
Yeah.
He started arguing that Hydras are just really strong and they can take multiple rockets. This is the exact same jet, by the way.
The last clip I didn't actually mean to send. That was I had to submit that to what's called because they were just using the same bullshit like RPG bodies and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
I think I've got it here. You'll want to see this clip that I'm just about to say.
Do I even need any more evidence?
Yeah, literally. But the Yo-Ying video, I mean, you can just...
That's RPGs on soft bodies.
Oh yeah, no, they are spamming it, and he can't hit a guy running at him with a knife.
Yeah, that's some pretty bad aim, I gotta be honest.
Yeah. I mean, knife is the ultimate weapon, but not that ultimate.
Remember, if you're at the conference, he kept saying, he goes, "Oh yeah, they could take multiple hits, take 3, maybe 3 if you're lucky."
Yeah,
that's about it.
2, you're done. Like 1 is like a stagger, and then 2 is the finisher.
If even that.
So what happened was we all voted. First of all, the fucking vote against Bolivar was the funniest thing I've seen in my time in Milsim.
Total wipeout.
Yeah, it was. There wasn't even a fucking Bolivar is coming at me saying I bribed Sato, saying I bribed Zero to vote him out. He doesn't realize that the vote wasn't Zero. As a matter of fact, the only person who voted against it was Zero. The vote was what was the final vote? It was
the options right.
Yeah, so it was, what, 31-1?
No, 31-0 because, what's it called? I think it was 34-0.
Yeah, it would be impossible. It would be impossible for me to bribe 31 people to vote against you. Have you considered that they just don't fucking like the shit that you're doing?
The thing is, though, so many people have heard about Bolivar that, like, a lot of those crews haven't been interacted with Bolivar, but just the sheer amount of evidence there is, and the fact that there's been no action, it really made everyone having to vote.
Oh yeah. Well, I was calling out Sato repeatedly. I kept saying, like, if you are you really just gonna turn a blind eye towards this? And they're like, well, you can't really force us, because I can't remember what crew got in trouble for like trying to force Sato to do something, but it was like they were trying to force Sato to come up with a new rule. It was fuck, I can't remember the name of them. God, I knew I went to war with them at one point. AAFU. Okay.
Oh, I remember those guys.
Yeah, AAFU tried to force Sato to implement new rules.
Yeah, those rules were shit.
And they denied them. And LS conventions, they said, no, we're not following your rules. And then Zero was trying to compare me to AAFU. I said, I'm not trying to make you come up with new rules. I'm not trying to make you change the conventions. All I'm trying to do is have you follow the shit that you made us sign. That's it. And he was really mad about it. I mean, no disrespect towards Sato, but, I mean, it took far too long to get, like, this removed.
Justice.
Well, if you remember, he was trying to... He tried to call you out and made it seem like, oh, yeah, your guys were doing this. And then he's like, oh, no. I know... You were like, I know what my members do.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he had no control over any of his guys.
Yeah, he was like... he started telling me he was... during the actual LS conventions, he said, well, Cutter, I know you've had trouble controlling your men at some point. Your men break rules against your will. And like, you don't speak on my behalf, Zero. Don't. I actually...
he went from 0 to 100.
I recorded the entire LS conventions. I actually do plan to post it up at some point. I might actually post it up before this video, actually. That might be I don't know. Should I? Probably.
Your call.
So if I post it up,
it would be better to have the podcast, then stuff to follow up with it.
Yeah,
I would say if you're gonna do it, just put clips of like what we're talking about that add in. So where if he tries to call you out, and then put that piece in with ours.
I think if I put up the LS conventions before I pull up, if I pull up the LS convention video before I post up the podcast, then people will kind of have an understanding of what we're talking about. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. But I asked Zero. He was like, they were like, oh, and Zero, it's in the recording. Zero, he's responsible for making sure the LS conventions is broadcasted and that this is streamed. At the end, I was like, so you made sure to record this, right? Oh, I didn't record it. Fucking idiot. Like, I was kind of annoyed because, like, am I the only guy who decided to actually record the LS conventions in case, anything came up?
It does get annoying.
I was really?
Because people say stuff and you can't go prove it. You can't go back and just prove it.
Yeah, and the whole point of Zero, recording is that it's there, and it you can go back and review the LS convention. I mean, shit. If I had the other LS conventions recorded, I'd be absolutely taking a look at those, because there were some funny moments in some of the other ones.
I'm gonna just quickly steal this and say I started the Taffa smells thing, and no one fucking gave you don't know how pissy it was because I had fucking what's it called, people like Taffa virus saying, and I was like, you don't understand.
Isabel has just popped in.
Oh,
hi.
YOLO.
Yeah. The last LS conventions before this one, the one in March, what had some of the funniest fucking moments out of any LS convention. I've been to 3, 4, I can't remember. The first one we hosted in our facility. I'm not sure if you remember that. The very first one we hosted, and it was...
Wasn't it raided by a tryhard?
It was at the end, but
Oh, I remember that. Hang on.
Yeah, it was-
I
it was-
remember that was me, General, and what's his face? Sheep had to fucking stay behind to fight all the fuckers. Oh, that was a fun time.
well, maybe that's a different one. Because the one that we were in, the very first one, I don't think Sheep was very much involved in the community then. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I just invited him after people started leaving.
Weird. Because at the first one, there was a raid, but it wasn't by tryhards. It was by a guy called like DMAT or something. And Charon was the security for the first one. We just pushed him out. But the second Ellis conventions that we went to was just memes. It was like no one gave a shit what was being said at the conventions. Like it was all memes. It was all Taffa smells, pass it on, etc. Fuck, Ripsaw, you got roasted at one point during the last Ellis conventions. Am I wrong?
Mm-hmm.
This is when Ripsaw was still running his own crew. I saw he tried to say that Charon wasn't a good crew, and I very quickly clapped back with, "Why is my crew logo on your arm then?"
I remember that one.
Oh,
That was I got a lot of reactions.
Dude, the whole entire LS conventions just screamed,
Yeah, it was fucking fire.
and then Vote kicked him out of the session. I don't know if you noticed that, but he got Vote kicked out immediately after that.
Speaking of which, Ripsaw, are you gonna update the tattoo with our current logo, or are you gonna
Oh,
keep
that
it
is
the
a
same?
good question.
Well,
That is a good question.
I've
It just-
embraced being memed on.
Because we
At
have
this point,
changed, we have changed our logo a tad bit from the old one.
what have you
Yeah, at
gotten
this
on
point,
his
I've
other
just
forum?
embraced being memed on. I don't really care anymore. But seeing as how you guys did remove one of the stripes,
We didn't remove one of those stripes. Look at your arm, idiot.
it's
You know what he
two
could
stripes
do?
now.
He
Is it
could
not?
just grab a
Look at
few
your
pieces
arm.
of tape and spray paint it.
I'm saying
Oh,
your new
Cutter.
logo.
I'm gonna get one of my guys in there. Is that all right?
We already have kind of a lot of people in here. Yeah, here. Somebody post up the old logo. I don't know if I still have
Oh yeah, I got it, man.
No, I see the old logo. It is literally on my arm. I can.
I
Look
get
at
that. It has the same amount of stripes.
He's like, no need to post. I'm
Yeah,
just looking
I
at it
don't need to
right
post
now.
Damn arm.
Well,
Or you know what? How about you just
actually-
take a picture of your
actually,
arm
this
and
is-
put it on the
It
chat?
still
this
has
is my old logo.
3 stripes, dude.
Oh well, if that's the case, then
1,
yeah, I
2,
probably could update.
3.
I forgot I had my old logo, so I was like, screw it, post
The
that one.
colors are just, it still has 3 black stripes, dude. Count.
Uh,
Yeah, so-
I looked at it wrong. So yeah, it's possible, Isabel, that I can probably update.
I mean,
So, OG
it's a bit more.
versus-
It's way more high quality now. Like the other
yeah,
one,
OG versus new.
the original. I'm not sure if you know. The original was made using Rockstar Editor.
Oh,
It was-
I'm aware.
It was made using Social Club's actual emblem creator.
Like how Boulevard did it.
Oh yeah. Well, Bolivar's is just fucking
Right.
dog
Didn't
shit.
Bolivar steal our logo for
Originally they stole our logo and just made it red and blue.
That's
Really, I was
sad.
not aware of that part.
Just change the hue, you're good.
This is the old one. That's the low quality version, Nitefury. Because look at the texturing on it. That's the low quality one. Here, let me post the high quality.
I only have the low quality one.
Let me here.
I only got
Yeah,
this one in my own logos.
yeah. Look, this is the actual high quality one.
Yep, that explains it. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah. I can tell the difference in the texture. It's
Well,
like
also the size.
The damn thing looks bigger than the one that he posted too.
yeah. Plus everything's centered on this one. Yours is a bit off center. and it has like white edges around it. But this one it's high quality.
More sleek.
Yeah.
How did you and your off-centered centered?
I know, dude.
Look at both of them. They look both perfectly symmetrical
I
and
know.
center. It's just one looks smaller.
Well, here's the deal.
You could see one, and it'll be tilted to the right. He's like, it's there.
He's like,
here's the deal. On the original Charon logo, one of the chevrons was 3 pixels to the left. On the original, on this one, no, it wasn't 3 pixels to the left. It was 3 pixels. This bottom chevron was 3 pixels further away than these two were. And for like a solid month, I was like, I swear to God, that bottom one is way further down than the other two.
It was horrible.
Oh my
I remember
God.
that. You were so pissed at the dude that made it. You're like,
No,
what
no,
the
no, no.
fuck?
That's the new one. That's the new one. He fucked that one up
Oh,
as
okay.
well.
You're talking about the new one? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You're talking about the old one.
The
What
old
was
one,
wrong
when I
with
made
the
it,
colours?
I noticed.
Oh, okay.
I noticed that one of the 3 chevrons was further down the other ones. I went back into the editor and I counted the pixels.
What was
And I
Wild
was.
Riders colors on the logo?
It was red and blue. It was just
Red
like
and
the
blue.
gray was like blue and the black was like red.
All right.
And
It
I
would have
mean,
been funny to
it was so
hear him
dumb.
in party. If he was counting the pixels and you just hear, okay, 226, 227, and then all you hear is 599. Screw with him. I would have laughed.
Oh my God, it was so annoying.
Party, I would have risked my position, everything, just to screw with him in that moment.
Oh, dude, it was so fucking annoying. And here's the deal, right? With the other logo, when the guy originally made them, he made all 3 of them different sizes. So we had several different logos. We had one without the wings. We had one with the wings. We had a red one and we had a blue one, and they were all different. Like the red one had a different shaped skull, and like the blue one had chevrons that were like different. Like they were just reversed. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I was so mad I had them redo them, and now they're super high quality. I love them now. They look great. Because I fucking made him pixel perfect. I told him he needs to fucking make them like perfect down to like each pixel, and it's fucking great. Because
that was funny. That was a funny time.
I have
right
another
there.
member
You're
in my
losing your mind.
Ripsaw, because I want it to be perfect, because again, we don't know if another member is gonna get a tattoo. Speaking of which, another member just DM'd me today stating that he's thinking about getting a tattoo of the new logo.
Oh my God, tell me who it is. I need to stop him now.
No, I'm not telling you who. I'm not telling you who. I'm not telling you who.
Just go in general chat. Who's thinking about getting a tattoo?
I'm
Another
gonna
one.
do that right now. I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
like, don't do that.
Poor,
Oh my God.
poor fucker.
Matter of fact, Knight, put that in the
Nice.
chat right now. Who the
It's a
hell
piece
is
of
gonna
art.
put a tattoo?
It's a piece of art. I'm not putting
Change
the
that to your profile picture.
Oh my God.
fucking Bolivar. Oh, they're a joke. They're a joke.
I'm gonna
Oh.
get a Mike tattoo on my ass.
What in the bloody hell did you
I do
just
want to
put in the
post
chat?
this, because speaking of FRM, right? So we decided to kick out Bolivar. We decided not to kick out FRM and give them a second chance. And then 2 hours, and then 2
Oh my-
hours, 2 hours after the LS conventions, FRM decided, hey, wouldn't it be a good idea to start immediately breaking the conventions we just signed? And so somebody made this meme, which I find hilarious, because they got kicked out 2 hours after they were voted to be watched. So they sent in peacekeepers to go ahead and watch them and make sure they didn't break rules. 2 hours after they got people watching them, they immediately broke rules. So they made this.
I didn't even hear about that. What?
Oh yeah.
Gotta get attention fast.
Like
Nice.
immediately after we immediately after the conventions, we're back to our normal selves. So we went immediately in God mode jets, passive popping, the whole fucking oppressor lot. It was very fun.
This meme's great. This fucking meme I
Eric,
love.
did you just take a crap on my desk?
Raptor, look in general
What's
chat.
up? What's up? Crapped on your desk, Doug. What's up with that?
I saw that meme circulating. I wasn't
Oh, they
sure
made a group chat
what
with me.
it meant, though.
Oh yeah, they had what? They put like 2,000 or something messages.
Yeah,
just
no.
spamming.
They DM'd me like 200 messages, and you're thinking, oh well, it's just spam. As like when you look at the conversation, this guy sent me 200 messages. I don't think I've responded to them in my DMs, and if you look at them, they're like proper conversations. He's not just spamming bullshit, unlike they are in this conversation. But I'll find it here. 1 second. I just need to find this guy. But he like says just a bunch of shit. Hang on, there we go.
Yeah, just loads of trash talk. And I mean, this guy. My favorite part about him at the actual LS conventions was the fact that he was trying to deny God mode. Is he kept everybody in the LS conventions. Everybody in the LS conventions was saying, "Hey, we know you're in God mode. We know you were in God mode. Just admit that you were in God mode, and we might consider not kicking you out." He's like, "Well, I'll review it." Like,
he
dude.
kept saying, this is what he kept saying. He kept saying, I'll fucking look into it. Yeah, what are you gonna look into though? Like, you're just gonna you either kick out the members who are going in God mode.
I think I started yelling at him. I think I started yelling at him when he said,
Yeah.
"I need to look at some evidence." What?
We fucking sent all the evidence.
What do you
If
mean?
that's the case,
I'm
pull
so
off a
happy,
Batman v
man.
Superman. Do you bleed? You will.
He kept I don't know. He kept denying it. He's like, I'll look into it. I'll look into it. I'll look into it. And you like jumped on his ass, and he's like, okay, maybe I'll look at it right now. And then like right after you said that, what is it? I think Zero said. He goes, yeah. He said something, and then he's like, okay, maybe.
I don't know how many
he's
times.
like, maybe I'll do something, and then that shit was funny as hell.
I don't know how many times Zero was saying, "Well, I'm a subject matter expert." What the fuck are you talking about, Zero? what does that mean?
Oh,
He was doing it on everything too, right?
I love Zero, but he's an expert on many things.
He was like, somebody would post up God mode clips and he'd be like, "I'm a subject matter expert on God mode, and I can confirm that that's God mode." No shit, Zero. You don't need to be a subject matter expert to be, to observe, to look.
Anyone with eyes could see that.
Oh my god!
I'm reading it.
Another good meme about the LS conventions was that Boulevard didn't even show up.
They sent one guy,
They
but
said,
he just came to say that Wild Rider shut down the crew.
Yep, which smooth. Don't face your like again. One of the main reasons that I really went after Bolivar and Sato, like if it was another crew, I really wouldn't care, because then if they're gonna break rules, they obviously don't care about being in Sato. They don't care. But the only crew that I've ever met who truly cares about being in Sato was Bolivar. Like, they prided themselves in the fact that they were in Sato. They bragged about it. And then
remember that party we were in where we tried to talk to one of them, and he's like, "Do you follow Sato? Do you follow Sato?" Just
yeah, like they they worship Sato. Like we talked to both of our members, and they're like, "Well, we're Sato. We're in Sato." Yeah, everybody's in Sato, dude.
Anyone important.
Like, apparently, like in Bolivar, Sato is like worshipped as God Kings. And like when we went to a party with Zero, myself, Isabel, Zero, and Wild Rider. And he is the biggest kiss ass I've ever seen. I understand why Zero doesn't want to kick him. It's like a pet. It's like you don't want to kick your pet. Like, the fucking Wild Rider was sitting there. "Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll make sure to take care of that, sir." Really? Like, Zero's not God.
Well, my favorite part is Zero doesn't even like him that much.
Oh, absolutely not. Nobody likes Wild Rider. That's why everybody tries to get him out of the community. We don't want him here.
Well, yeah, obviously I'm not going to like somebody who calls me a whore in every single party we're in. That's his only defense against every argument I make.
The biggest...
But
David, I think you can confirm out of most people in the community, I think Isabel's one of the most liked people.
It's just because of my cat. It's not even me.
Friendly.
All hail the mighty Simon.
Yeah.
Simon.
The thing is, though,
Thousand
there's not
Oak.
many nice people in the community, is there?
Well,
Maybe the
yeah.
Ronin guy.
Beg to differ.
Oh, Ronan, I love Ronan. Ronan's a great group.
Yeah, no, he's cool. He came up to me and was like, "Yo, there was some problem with VBE," and I was like, "This has got to be a joke, right? We're fucking destroying them." And then, he took that the wrong way. But yeah, he was really friendly. He kept professional and all that. But there's not many people that are just kind in Milsom, because you have so many people that will come towards you, wars and whatnot.
Well,
and
here's the
stay
interesting thing.
toxic.
I've never seen Ronan in a war.
Maybe
what?
that's for the best. Who
Yeah.
knows what they have?
Like, Ronan, I've never seen them. I don't even know what they do. Like, we've had members go to
No,
Ronan
they have wars,
and come back.
but
we
like
had
it's very specific for them. Like
Yeah.
it has to be really bad for them to go to war with somebody.
They do say they rarely go to war with Milsons
Yeah.
and whatnot. So
Like only if it's like really bad, or they're like doing really bad things to them, or they're morally fucked up. That's the only time they'll go to war.
even
Other
then,
than that, it's
I
no.
haven't seen Ronan pop in for like any of the big, like the whole community uniting. Ronan even then stays pretty quiet.
they did
Like I
offer
said,
to
it's very
intervene, but I
specific.
think they're trying to get
Ronan
back
came
in.
to us one time. They were like, "Hey, we've heard some accusations about you guys. Are they true?" And I laid out for him why this is faked, why this happened, or why we said this, and why that's there. And they were like, after reviewing, we've determined that, yeah, what you're saying is truthful, blah, 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 blah. We're on good terms. I was like, that's
we
fucking-
don't want to talk about accusations and whatnot, because I am the
Oh.
fucking magnet for that shit.
We get accused of shit all the time. People
Oh, yeah.
accuse Isabel of booting. People accuse me of booting. People
But
accuse
have
Isabel
you
of...
been? That's good. Have you been accused of shooting of calling up someone's school saying you're gonna shoot them up?
My favorite rumor about
This
you
is
is that you're
bad.
45 and really fat and unemployed.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
that's...
That's
Oh,
a
with
fun
David?
one.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that one as well. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I've-
Members who we've shut down their crews multiple times, and they keep just following, and it's whatever, people will fucking do whatever they want, but these people do not know how to let something go.
I need to go talk to Aries, because I still own Aries' social club, I think. So,
No, we do.
Every ex-SCOM member, pretty much only the SCOM guys call me all that. Yeah, I own their server. Do you want to take a look at it?
Sure.
I changed their name. Hang on.
Oh, you okay?
is it a cat?
No, that was a child.
Oh,
No, that's my niece.
oh.
Hey, your niece just like
Your
fell down.
niece
I
dog.
can't send the
sounds
link.
like a cat.
No, I remember one time she yelled in the back, and you're like, "What kind of pterodactyl is that?"
Oh, I remember that.
I was during the other podcast.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Fucking child. Just
Yeah.
screaming.
no, she's
Have
freaking
fun.
hilarious.
Kids are scary.
No, this one, she kills me.
She kills you. Hold on.
No, like she's really funny. Like if I do something, like one time, me and Death Card, we were just headbanging right in front of her, and she found that super funny. She was dying. Not dying literally, I mean dying of laughter.
Dying literally. I am calling CPS right now. He's murdering a child.
See, those are the things that make me want a kid, but then I think about money, changing diapers.
Having a kid.
Yeah,
Sweating
having a kid,
because I'm the one dating you.
Pushing that little crotch goblin out.
Okay,
Kinda
Cutter,
hurt.
if we have a kid, they're gonna be big and scary and probably want to like run a fucking mob
I'm
or something.
6'6", so I mean, yeah.
Have
Also,
a fucking titan.
Oh, that's gonna be a 10-pound baby. Even
yeah.
maybe
First of
bigger.
all,
I'm gonna say
remember how big I am, Isabel. First of all,
Mm-hmm.
now imagine giving birth to a baby that is
You're
my
pushing out a
genetics.
watermelon.
Titan baby.
No,
You're gonna be pushing out a watermelon.
Next
Watermelon.
Attack on Titan just
Okay,
comes out like a
here, I'll
giant
make somebody else
colossal.
birth the child, okay? Surrogate. I'll get a surrogate. I'm not about to die for that.
Yeah, well, they'll
Anyways.
probably die too.
Okay, but that there's a contract there.
Fucking
Okay,
hell.
I'm
There's
gonna
a
call
contract
CPS
there.
again.
They'll take it.
Yeah, if my child is any bigger than me, I wish him. If I have a child, if my child is any bigger than me, he's gonna have a hard time in life.
I doubt he will be.
Unless they start making bigger doors.
Well, here, consider this. My family's tiny, so there's a chance they won't be overly huge.
If I have a tiny kid, it's
Starbucks
just
is
gonna be a
6 foot.
disappointment. It's like look at
Someone
wrong
clip
with a
that.
tiny child?
Someone clip that.
look at the genetics you could have had. Look at the genetics you got. You are a tiny man.
Okay, but see, if we have a girl, I'd rather her not be 6'2", because then she's gonna have a hard time.
Yeah.
So you see,
No, it's okay because your daughter. If you have a daughter that's short, you'll find she'll have a short man like me trying to date her. Because we want our kids to be average height, so it'll even out at some point in time.
yeah, but like the tall girls have to go to the very tall guys, and then they have like
You don't know how to
even
you don't know
taller
how
kids.
genetics work, do you? Hey. You know, if you have a dog, if I'm tall and she's short, we're gonna have a medium-sized kid. Not how that works. Oh, Dave,
Well,
you're
I mean,
David's
that's
posting
what,
pictures of his crew. This is
I'm
Diamond.
just flexing.
I mean,
This
that's
is
what,
Diamond Dogs. Oh, I can flex.
What happened to me?
No, I'm not flexing. I'm just.
I mean, I can
I'm
flex
also
too.
Self-promotion, you know.
Charon's
He's flexing
got some
him. He
big
done messed up.
numbers. Charon's got
He's
some.
done
messed
my
up.
photos.
Here, guys.
I'm trying
Here,
to get
guys.
some.
I got a better flex for y'all, real fast.
She's gonna post
Oh
her
no, it's gonna be a
picture of
fat
Simon.
cat.
fucking cat.
It's
God
gonna be Simon.
damn it.
I can tell. It's Simon.
I don't want to.
Might be not. You're about
It's
to find out.
absolutely
He's
gonna
gonna be upside
Simon.
down.
It's gonna
Let
be
me
Simon.
scroll.
Upside down cat.
It's gonna be Simon.
It's not going to be Simon. You're
Oh, it's-
absolutely wrong.
It's gonna be my dog.
Quick question.
No, it's not going to be your dog.
Oh, well, I'm
What
now I'm sad because it's not my dog.
Speaking of your dog, what the hell happened to Ruger? You didn't post no pictures of that dog or nothing. After
Yeah,
he was like a puppy,
Back
you
and
gave
forth
up on him.
content.
No, because I don't live with him anymore. He lives with my parents. Isabel has a bunch of photos of him.
Yes, I do. I love
Yeah.
him.
What a fluff.
Isabel met him. He's a good boy.
Hey,
He's a
real
good
quick.
boy.
He is
How's my emblem making?
he is quite the soft lad. That's actually a pretty cool logo.
Okay, you know what? I
Very
can't
nice.
find my epic
That's
like that.
still
I
the
like that.
so I
outdated
guess you're stuck
logo.
with
You
this.
I know. I didn't have time to update the logo. Jeez.
I couldn't find my scorecards. I'm sorry.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have my files open. There's if anybody's wondering, there's my final for business management. There's some midterm corrections and whatnot.
Okay,
Dude,
zoom.
You know,
back
you
to-
can edit
back
this
to the
and
cat
put a
though, real quick.
photo over.
I told you it was Simon, you fucking liar.
I was gonna put
But
up
look
some
at
scorecards, but I couldn't find them. But Simon was there.
Look
Simon's
at the shark
always there.
though. The shark looks all in fear.
He still has that shark. It's
David
been
Mason
12
trying
years.
to come out here, flexing numbers. Us on Red Dead.
Or
I
is
missed
this
that
a
shit.
flex
I'm
battle now?
joking. Come on.
Oh,
No, that was
I
just.
will
I'm trying to get
flex.
some self-promotion in. Come on, man.
All right. Well, this is Diamond Dogs, Red Military. You can see here there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I should probably just.
Do you want a better?
I can just do.
Intro.
Yeah. So all I can do is I can just do 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 times 9. That's 27.
Oh, hey guys,
28.
I found a fossil.
You got 28 people in this photo.
I found a fossil.
You make it look like there's more, pretending that there's people in the tanks and in the Avenger.
Because you
Okay,
can't fit more in the game. We kept having to lag. We had someone in the Avenger, right? But they fucking kept lagging out.
Yeah, we
So-
ran into that problem. The photos that you see in our facility, this is one of our sessions. So we would have 30 in this session and then 30 in the other. We were able to. Oh, Isabel just posted a good fucking meme.
It's a fossil.
Whole map life,
Oof.
family RP filling the server.
What you doing with 30 family members, bro?
Why is Plowed Rider hosting family RPs? Is that 11 plus? It's like 11-year-olds and up, or
Like,
No, it's 11 more tabs.
Okay.
the rotors are on in this photo,
Oh,
but not
that's-
the others.
That's weird though. That's weird.
oh, I see.
Oh, hey,
That's
the
all
fact that
he
your man went
did.
to that was like, wait, what?
We have Charon has a bunch of photos. I think, in terms of pure numbers, I think in terms of pure numbers, I think Charon was the biggest group to ever, at least in my experience. I don't know before we were here, but at least while we were here, Charon's has had the most numbers out of any group on Xbox.
Multiple games.
Yeah,
Or just the entire platform.
Yeah, that too probably. I know United Empire on PS4 has a lot of numbers as well, but
Oh, okay. You've seen that new recruitment video, right?
no, not really. I don't really keep up to date with them.
Their new recruitment video, I've always hated them. Their newest one was called I forgot what it's called, but
it's like Faction Wars. I was looking at it earlier today.
Oh, not that one. I was talking about the other one. I think I talked about it in the UMA. It's like the only genuine good one that I've like recruitment videos. This should be the bar, and I think United Empire is really good on that.
I need to actually save this image for later because I want to put
image?
The one I just posted because I want to
I
put
thought you were
that.
talking about mine.
I want to put that one as like our server invite one. It shows both Red Dead and.
Look at mine though. Look at mine though. I love Xbox.
What did you post? I'll plant my SMG in your mom's face. More than. No. That's it's a good meme.
I have a lot of good memes.
A good video.
I would post more of my stuff, but all my stuff is me spying on other people, and they don't need to know how I'm spying on them, so stay here.
This is an old image.
Ooh,
I found when Wild Rider was in our crew, so this.
Told you, Austin.
Told you, Austin.
Wild Rider.
Told you, Austin's in there.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of oldies in this one. We got Phineas. He's still here. Ripsaw, you're here now again. Welcome back. Wild Rider, there he is. There he is. He was a Charon member.
He got kicked out that day.
Oh
He
man,
did. This is the day he got kicked out. Dr. Deathguard's there.
Wait, where?
Then
In that photo.
Oh. I was gonna say, where the hell am I? Maybe I was there.
Valkyrie's in there too.
Ew. Gross. Get that out of here.
Stop
Delete
vomiting
the
in
image.
the mic.
Cursed.
Stop vomiting. It's not that bad.
It is that bad.
Stop vomiting.
He's a pedophile.
Yeah, it's funny.
Flex the 12 dislikes. How many dislikes do you have? Huh?
Oh wow, 12 dislikes. I'm impressed.
Oh, we did probably.
I feel like people actually like. I feel like people genuinely like flex shit and then expect people to care. Like people that genuinely are like, "Oh, look at me! I have 20 more views on like a recruitment video or some shit." It's like so meaningless.
Yeah, we need to figure out how tags work because that's the one thing that I know I've been lacking is like because King Sheep, fucking Sheep will make a video that's just like the same thing as the last one and it'll get like 5,000 views.
That annoys me.
And I wonder how he's getting those views.
I'm not gonna lie. Most of the recruitment videos you see, just in all of Mills, suck so much dick. Like honestly. I think most people just put so little. It's just the lack of care, and it's like we'll put it slow mo and a bunch of guys walking. And it's like that's not been done before 20,000
okay,
times. Put
but
some
also
Imagine Dragons in
you're
that shit.
no better because like look, I'm watching your video. It's all in slow mo.
Yeah, but there's like timing,
Okay,
and like narration and shit.
honestly, best recruitment videos are ones that include actual battle.
In my
Not like staged terrorist battle, like actual battle.
in our video,
we did some team training.
in our video, every shot in our video is not staged. So none of the shots in our video are recorded for the express purpose of being put into a video. Most of the shots in our video are usually just taken from like game clips of members during trainings or during actual raids. Which is
we had
some of my favorites.
Training session.
That's why you'll see like some of our clips are actually like not from me. They're just from like random members.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh, that's old.
Oh yeah,
like
this is an old one.
One of the.
This one has like almost 3,000 views, I believe, though.
Yeah, it is very impressive because especially like it shows you more gameplay, which I don't think a lot of people do, because a lot of it's more cinematic. But occasionally you get actual gameplay.
Yeah, everything in our videos is also recorded in free roam. Yeah, nothing in our videos is recorded in invite-onlys or private sessions, which is another thing.
Those are boring.
You do it for the sake of,
one video I did.
We have a few similar shots in there. Personally, the very first video that I made, so I have a bit of an obsession when it comes to matching what's going on in the video to what's going on in the sounds. And in the Crossfire video, there's a moment that is, so like everything in the Crossfire video matches the beat. So like every transition, everything matches the beat. I tried to kind of I watched Baby Driver like a million times trying to understand how to do it. This was about the best that I could get. That's why.
It's very well.
Yeah, Crossfire is a great one, in my opinion.
Do you edit yourself, or do you export it to anyone?
Crossfire, I think, is the first video I did. I don't know how to edit that well, and I'm starting to learn.
Editing is ridiculously easy once you get used to it, but I think it's just the initial bit of like where you're in Sony Vegas or something, like, what the fuck is this button? And like after that, it's just like, oh, I just need to press Control U or some dumb shit to like unmatch tracks and whatnot. It gets ridiculous. It's so effective once done. Yeah,
I have Adobe After Effects. I have Adobe Premiere Pro. I don't use them. I don't know how to use them. I use
Boomer moment.
I use OpenShot video editor.
Oh, is that the one on people's phones?
No, it's on the computer. I think it's on the phone as well, but I use the one on the computer, and it crashes every now and then, so it makes making videos a pain in the ass.
Yeah, make sure to save all the time. That's all.
You want to know the worst thing about RDR videos, though?
Yeah.
There's no editor.
Not yet.
Everything that you're looking at in this video, recorded in game.
Cinematic mode.
It's in either A, cinematic mode, or B, it's me walking next to them. Which is incredibly hard to record.
Have you seen William Prowl Militia's fucking recruitment videos? They're the cringiest shit of, oh my god. I can't talk.
Is it like two guys shooting and then walking, and then it cuts to a different location?
No.
It's two guys shooting and walking.
You know how I'm
Post it up in the
chat.
Post it up in the chat. I want to see.
I'll try and find it. El Chapo was promoting it, right? I watched the first 2 seconds, and they're all shooting in a line. And there's one dude who's facing the complete opposite direction, turns around and shoots, and then turns again, while everyone else is straight in line. And he's like, "Yep, let's post this."
No quality checks.
I'll post
I think
it
the
up.
most annoying thing, as someone that has been trying, I record a lot of stuff for recruitment videos, right? Or I used to anyway. And the most annoying thing is we'd get a shot, and then we'll get it fine. We do it 3 times over. We're like, okay, we finally got this done. And we'll look back in Rockstar Editor and be like, oh, someone fucked up on the first clip and the second, and then, oh, look, someone's had the wrong uniform the entire time, so we can't use this entire thing.
In Charon, our members, which is one thing that I've noticed about other crews, the reason why we are so, in a battle, if you've ever seen Charon on a war or whatever, you'll notice that we're one of the only crews that has all of our members always in uniform. Other clans, when it's a war, they don't care what they wear, whatever, wear what you want. Oh, this is my favorite part of the video.
We have, I think a lot of crews do that, but they always have, really relaxed rules, such as, people that will just take off helmets and start using, some random tryhard body paint.
Yeah, a lot of crews have a lot of tryhard stuff.
Yeah.
In their uniforms, and I hate it. I hate it.
It looks so ununiformed.
Yeah, well, every single Charon member, especially on GTA, because on GTA you all look the same. But on GTA, every single Charon member, you can look at them in a heartbeat and say, "Yep, that's a Charon member," instantly. And most other crews just don't take the time, energy, or effort to look at their members and be like, okay, is there a uniform? No. And like, it's just I hate it about crews like that. Like, so for example, some crew will post up a recruitment video, right? And throughout the entire recruitment video, they'll all be in uniform and they'll all be looking cool and everything, and it's all perfect and everybody's in uniform, everybody's, synced up, and then you actually join the crew and they're never in uniform and they don't actually do any of the things in their video. And that's
Okay.
Oh, Isabel found the video.
It's whenever they don't use them.
Yeah. Also, music choice, very. I know it's Old West, but come on, pick it up.
All right, let's see.
I would love to, but it's not loading.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 people in that clip. Same
But
8
just
people.
look at how they didn't reshoot anything they should have reshot.
I love all their golden weapons. I love all the golden weapons. That really shows how mature you guys are. And the fucking that guy almost shot him in the face.
I told you.
Different directions.
I also love the fact that some of them are just like wearing like the dumbest shit ever. Like if you actually look at what some of them are wearing, one guy has like he has like a fucking like stovetop pipe hat on his head. Like he has a giant top hat. This is the most cringy shit I've ever seen.
That was absolutely terrible.
It's just the same shot 3 times. Nothing changed.
Hold
on. Wait a minute. Go to 1 minute and 10 seconds. You'll see one of their guys was late and is trying to run to catch up. At 1 minute and 10 seconds, you see some guy in the very far back trying to catch up. He's like super far in the background.
Yeah.
I also love how glitchy and laggy whoever recording this is.
It's just a mess. And dude, El Chapo, when he posted it up, he's like, "This is the best video ever made on Red Dead." And don't lie to yourself.
Rip Pastel Ninja. Alright.
Don't lie to yourself.
Who's past? I love how they're all in a rowboat too. Like one rowboat. They couldn't find 2 boats. They found 1 rowboat. What the?
When Rockstar comes out for Red Dead, I'm gonna start like recording, like immediately.
Oh, dude, I'd love.
Apparently, Boulevard started their live stream.
Oh, did they?
Get them in here.
This is some cringy shit. Like the first Red Dead Online Milsim crew. You're not the first Red Dead Online Milsim crew. If anything,
Oh, definitely not.
If anything, that's probably us. Because we came straight from Red Dead. We came straight from GTA straight to Red Dead.
As soon as it came out, we were waiting for it.
Day one. We were planning it well before it came out. So to say that you're the first Red Dead Online crew is just stupid. We have photos from day one. Some of our shots in our video is day one, which is me with $0. It shows me and about 8 of our guys, and I have $0, and all of us have $0. First day. Oh my god.
Freaking, I remember that when the day came out for Red Dead Online, I went straight into Showdown. I started grinding.
Yeah, that was when there was like, you got to rank 100 before any of us got to rank 10. And I was
straight grinding.
Sniper is a sweaty.
Knifer, you were.
I am not a sweaty. I'm a dry boy.
It was annoying how fast you ranked up. You used some glitch. There was no way it was just straight showdowns. They must have given more XP at the time.
Yeah. It was no glitches, no nothing. Straight hard work. Isn't that right?
It's impossible. Another good photo. I like our new uniforms on Red Dead. I like the new ones.
I'm actually at 187 right now.
Because the new uniforms on Red Dead look very similar to our uniforms on GTA.
Yep.
Like, despite the time difference, like,
Hey,
they
you
still
know
look
my
pretty good.
favorite thing seeing upon joining, well, at least getting access to the Charon account is this.
And blink. Oh, no. Let go of that. Let go of that.
That's my favorite one.
So this person that I'm messaging, this is the leader of DPMC. I own his crew. I will only ask nicely once. Cutter, give me the DPMC close. Give me the DPMC social club. Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that. You're going to pay for that. You think you're untouchable, but everyone can fall. You'll learn that soon. August 13th, 2018. We're still up, Chief.
Cringy
It's
shit.
good. It's good.
He's not wrong, but it's still fucking wrong.
Yeah. Oh, you almost
Oh,
had
there's
it.
more than that.
You gotta be quicker than that.
I like
love
this
that
one
theme.
too, because you can't argue.
I can easily become LSM leader as I am its true heir as well as the heir to DPMC. I mean, I could kick you from DPMC and ban you, and I will just rebuild it. Everyone recognizes me as a true DPMC leader and heir. How about this? Show me a photo of 30 DPMC members in a game under your command. I'll consider giving it to you. Look, man, you can't you can't do what I can do. Shut up. I don't want to raise it into an army. I just want to be able to preserve its legacy. Okay, Chief.
Yo, we're missing out on this live stream. Boulevard shut down.
What?
Say what?
What? What's going on while we're recording a pod? This is our live reaction.
Well, I mean,
Dude.
Boulevard shut down like 12 times before. This isn't.
Well, no. They never officially shut
Hold
down.
on,
They went
let's
on,
pull up their
quote,
live.
break for Wild Rider to do
Boulevard
family
was
work.
Watch
no.
live story. Hold on, everybody. This is our
Let's all
live
watch.
reaction. Hold on.
Boulevard went into
Oh, I don't have
hibernation.
Boulevard.
First thing I load up
Me
into the
neither.
chat and see is it says Char on top. Char on top. Char on top. Char on top. The live stream's over. Hold on, let me pop some headphones in so I'm not bugging everybody. Isabel, can you post a link to the... Hold on, let me post it. Let's copy a link of the live stream. Okay, can you send a link of the live stream? Can you do that? Is that a thing?
You should be able to.
You can send a link to
No,
of,
I can't.
the profile.
I can only, I can send a link to the profile, but not the
Yeah, just
live
send
stream.
to-
Live
You can all.
Hold on. Let me... Alright, so the screen's going to be black for everybody for a minute as I sign into our Instagram on my computer.
I'm actually gonna look up Bolivar because I think they followed me.
How do I pull it up on my computer? How do I pull up an Instagram live story on my computer?
Just go to the actual Boulevard account. On
I did.
IG.
I
You
have.
should be able to find it.
It's not doing
I
it.
type in Bolivar and there's like Boulevard Vera or something.
Is there any way to copy the link and just like send the link to me? I don't hear the actual live stream.
It takes about 8 seconds or so, and then he starts saying something.
Let me...
Oh, yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I should do it through my headphones or if I should do it through... Alright, I'm watching the live stream now. So it started at 7:05. It was about 10 minutes ago. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see here. I'll discuss anything that takes place in the actual video. I'm watching it right now. He's taking photos of 4 of his members. He's saying he's got a nice photo. Oh, I should probably take off the black screen at this moment.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I was watching the Boulevard Live.
Alright, hold on.
It gets good.
I'm watching the live stream.
I think we all were watching it.
He gets super fucking passionate.
There's lots of shit talk taking place in the chat that I'm reading.
Oh, that one shot Mason with the Splinter uniform. I think that's the right name for it. That looks pretty dope.
Appreciated, but my mic settings are kind of fucked, so...
Alright, I'm gonna skip ahead in the video.
No, literally, I connected my gaming headset to my phone. So I just got my phone in my pocket and I'm just talking.
So, Mr. Wildrider he's wrote a speech. Let's see what he has to say. Hold on. All right, pause. So he starts off with soldiers to 4 people in front of him.
He just removed the live. It's no longer up.
Hold on. Let me record it then. Let me start recording. It's like I can still watch. Watching it right now.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt there, lads, but it is 20 minutes past 12. I've got to get up nice and early, around 5 to 6.
I love how broken their logo still is.
All right, Mason. Well, it was nice for you to join the podcast. Hope you have a great night.
Good luck. Thank you very much.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's see here. Now, hold on. We are going to go ahead and watch this because this is breaking news. Bolivar has shut down. We've clearly lost attention. I'm going to take that as a fat W. So on this podcast, we've just won a war after getting them kicked out of Sato and raiding them constantly.
Dude, his whole speech was just shit talking us because we got him kicked him out of Sato.
Oh,
I
haven't been able to listen to the whole thing yet. I'm gonna listen to it.
Oh,
but,
it gets better, dude. He name drops us several different times.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm gonna watch it right now. Thank you all for checking in on the podcast. We'll do another one soon.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Be safe.
Right, adios.
We're gonna keep destroying crews that are shit to the community.
Says bye too.
All right, bye everybody.